Do the men understand that the more they throw a tantrum over 4B, the more women are going to participate in 4B? Literally, whether they know about the movement or not. Because we are living in an age where women have their own money and their own agency.
We don't care.
Men do not care that you're participating in 4B because we have already walked away. Copying what men are already doing and then saying men are getting upset over it is childish.
There's no better feeling than showing up to a frat party and you already know you're about to get all your holes obliterated. Like the second I step foot in that door, I start tingling down there because I just know in a few minutes I'm gonna be bent over on a bed, slightly unconscious, getting my stuffed by guys.
What?
It's sad that she has no shame for what she did and couldn't wait to share it on social media for the whole world to see. I also wouldn't be surprised if she had only simps based on her lack of shame.
You're not a real victim. Why are you lying about it? You're putting actual real victims at risk for not being trusted that they're telling the truth. And you're ruining a man's life because, what, you don't like him? Like, stop. This is not something to be petty about. This is a real issue.
I think women use shaming tactics on men because, simply put, our ego can't handle their truth. That's it. Our ego can't handle what they're saying because how it impacts us either makes us less valuable in their eyes, and we don't want to accept that. What they're saying is offensive to us because we know that we're not that. So we find ways to poke holes in their thought processes so that we are somehow more attractive to them or more appealing to them, as if arguing someone's perspective is going to change it. Sometimes it does. But when we're talking about attraction, that goes much deeper. So I think, simply put, women shame men for their perspective simply because it does not work in their favor. And so therefore, we diminish, we disparage, and discredit.
I noticed women never shame men when they do anything or have a perspective on something that inherently benefits them. But when men do something or have a perspective on something that doesn't benefit them, then they bring out the shaming and manipulation tactics in an attempt to get men to change. Let's take a look at some examples of this.
The real reason why men date younger women is not because of their physical appearance, their bodies. No, because today with plastic surgery and everything else, you barely know who is 40 and who is 18. Guys date younger women because they're easily manipulated. They're gonna be very happy with a few crumbs because maybe they didn't experience much in the world. They're gonna be just easily impressed. And it's way cheaper to date a younger girl.
First, you aren't a man, so I find it interesting. You think you're qualified to tell others what men want and how they think, especially after you said men don't want younger women because they're more attractive than older women, when that is one of the main reasons why men want younger women. They love to say that men date younger women to manipulate them, but the only example they ever provide is that younger women can be happy with less, meaning less expensive dates, gifts, and trips, while older women demand more and have higher standards, which is counterintuitive since they demand more out of men as their value to said men decrease with their age.
The older I get, the more I realize why older men date women that are significantly younger than them, and only because the women their age would never, ever even glance at them twice.
I am going to rate her coping skills a solid 10 out of 10.
Men who date significantly younger women only. When someone's 18, early 20s, a woman, and she's still figuring out herself, and then the guy's 40 plus, sometimes I wonder, I'm like, where is your headspace at?
Every single guy on planet Earth says that they like younger women, and every single girl on planet Earth says that's not okay. So why do guys want younger women?
That's the harsh truth women need to understand, is accepting male nature. The only chance a man will ever find that fairy tale with a woman is if he is potentially going after a younger woman who is more fertile, who probably hasn't had as much life experience and hasn't been with as many guys. So men like younger women because, yes, they are hotter, they are cuter, because obviously they're still in their younger years of being at their peak beauty. But you have to remember this: for a man to want to invest and commit into a woman, her past matters.
Do you see how women will shame and demonize any male preference that doesn't inherently benefit them? But when we compare how they described men's reasoning for wanting younger women to how a man described it, we can clearly see the extreme difference in how it's described.
Men have become bored with women. Women, you focus on your girlfriends, the car you drive, the house you live in, the clothes you wear, your nails, your hair, your makeup, all the Botox and all the treatment you do, the fillers, the boob job, the butt tuck, the liposuction, and the list goes on and on. And when a man takes you out, you open your mouth and his head hits the table and he goes, not another one. There's no substance. There's no quality about you. Your beauty is not there. It's all external and fake. There's nothing lovely about you. Men are longing for your beauty, women. The essence of who you are. Where is your nobleness? Where's your virtue? Where's your dignity? Where's your adventure? And most of all, where is your mystery? The only way that the world is going to change is if women begin to change.
If my man doesn't like it or agree with it, I'm not doing it. I know, there are Gen Zs out there screaming right now, but that's my man, that's my fiance, that's my best friend, that's my life partner. We're each other's forever. Why would I do something that my man doesn't agree with or want me to do? I know where things got misunderstood in this generation, but your partner is supposed to be above everyone, above everything. But why would you do something that they don't agree with or makes them feel uncomfortable? They have your best interests at heart, so you know it's coming from a good place. When they tell you, I don't think you should do that, you shouldn't do it. Do you understand? Like, they have your best interests at heart. Plain and simple. If my man doesn't like it, I'm not doing it. If he doesn't agree with it, I'm not doing it. Out of basic respect in the relationship. I know where things got lost in translation.
Notice how this lady is the only one with a wedding ring. The sad thing is, this is the person women should be taking advice from if they actually want to find a man. But they're not going to, and would rather take advice from the single ladies because their advice makes them feel better when they hear it, even though it won't actually help them find a man. If you enjoyed this video, I promise you'll enjoy this next video. I will see you there.